Two races, one story. The rise of new sprint stars and the fight among proven contenders. Alana Reid sets the track on fire, while Williams, McCoy, and Jones deliver drama and depth. The women's 100 meters is entering a new era.
All through this year, in lane 5 for Great Britain and Northern Ireland, Maia Wurn-Goodison, been training in Jamaica, European under-18 champion. Alongside her, Alana Reid of Jamaica. She's been training with Sha'Carri Richardson and her group in America. Bronze in Cali. Lead leg for the relay team that took 5th in Paris. And Chelsea Kadiri of Germany. She's found form at the right time. Season's best to impress in her semi to reach this final. Adeja Hodge of the British Virgin Islands. Semi-finals of the 200 meters in Paris. Now in the final of the World Juniors. And Viva Jinkwi of South Africa looked really impressive in heats. Had to qualify as the fastest finisher from that semi-final. 8 women, fastest qualifiers in those central lanes there. Niles, Reid, Wurn-Goodison, battling it out for this title. Concentration, focus, final rehearsals, down the track.
On your marks.
Fast psyching up, settling into the blocks. The final of the women's 100 meters here in Lima at the World Junior Athletics Championships.
Set.
Good start from Alana Reid, who seems to hold the lead slightly at the moment. Can she maintain that? Hodge battling to get back on terms. Wurn-Goodison trying to get up there. Hodge could not get back to Alana Reid, who took it on the line. Niles it was who took the bronze medal, 11:18. She does improve on her bronze from Cali, and she takes home the gold medal this time. Congratulations to Alana Reid. Hodge of the British Virgin Islands takes the silver medal, 11:27, and Niles for Kisha Niles for Barbados does take that bronze medal position. 4th for Maia Wurn-Goodison, and Jinkwi came up for 5th, Kadiri in 6th. Looking for the flag, there she goes. Find the flag to celebrate. Big smiles, as there should be. She ran the lead-off leg for that Jamaican team, finished 5th in Paris. I'm sure has topped that now by taking home the title to Jamaica. That is the first Jamaican gold medal of these World Junior Championships. Hodge calmly walking around to make their way around for the photos first.
Back on track for women's 100 meters. The men have 3 races. The women will have just 2. Right on the inside there. Rayniah Jones. We saw her in the 100-meter hurdles, and this lady is phenomenal. Talk about Fabry competing a lot. This lady, 36 races since January. Make that 1 more in the hurdles. Make that another here. She's going to be 38 races since the turn of the year. And Bisha goes alongside her, the South African. It's been a good day for South African athletes. Slowly of Jamaica, 11:16. Her season's best, 10:99. The only woman in this field to have broken that 11-second barrier. And Belinazi, the 25-year-old, 11:54. Season's best. 7th of those Italian champs. Indoors, strong 60-meter runner. D'Ambrosio then, right on the outside. Look out for her. Strong domestic athlete for Italy. Will be enjoying the international competition here. The women's 100-meter B final. Jones and Bisha slowly.
On your mark.
D'Ambrosio on the outside, just a youngster. Looking ahead to those European Under-20 championships.
Set.
So off and away then in this women's 100. Look out for Rayniah Jones. She won the hurdles just about 30 minutes or so ago. She's holding strong there in 2, but coming back. Mbisha in the middle, dead center, is going to take it. And great run. Crystal slowly, apologies, takes it there in the yellow. And Mbisha was left for dust, wasn't she? On her outside, Jones and Slolly. Difficult lane draw for her, but Slolly, good run, and she was the fastest in the field, and it proved, but Jones started so fast. That's that hurdle background, getting up to hurdle 1, you can see. And a little bit of fatigue. She's going to challenge for the win had she not have run the hurdles just 20 or so minutes ago. It was literally right before we came on air. But great run there from Crystal Slolly. 11:41 then, so a little down on what she has done this year. 16 semi-finalists at the Jamaica Championships. So great to have her over now on the World Tour. We're going to see more of her throughout the rest of the summer, no doubt. 100 plus World Tour meetings between Challenger, Bronze, Silver, and Gold throughout the 2025 calendar year. So there's confirmation of that result. Rayniah Jones, it was close in the end, 11:57. Mbisha, Belinazi, D'Ambrosio. And then 5th. That was race 1 or 2 in this women's 100. We start with the 100s. We then move to the 400s. And then we'll have those 2 800s to come. And then we'll close out the action with the 1500s. So the next women's heat in this 100 meters. They will get the chance to have another run out later on this evening. It'll come right before those 800s. So Briana Williams goes into Simone Darius. Very strong athlete, former Alabama student. Competing for Liberia now. Now Maia McCoy. So making that Liberian switch. McCoy, 7 Diamond Leagues this year. Highest position came in Rabat, 2nd there. Linda on the outside of her, the Austrian. Gabriela Marias will go right in the outside lane. The 3rd of those World University Games 2 years ago. Here's Marias introducing another South African, 2nd at their championships. Back in April now. That would feel like a lifetime ago. Marias says she just looks to hold that form and begin what is basically a track season part 2 for her. So, Briana Williams, Simone Darius, Maia McCoy, who has been featuring in virtually every Diamond League we've seen Monaco, Oslo, Stockholm, her highest position, second in Rabat. She is no doubt the favourite for this one, 11.02. That PB coming in Rabat. So she's well raced. And she's just got to qualify here.
Set.
Well, over there, a good start there from Darius, wasn't it, in two, and right on the inside, Briana Williams. But now, here comes McCoy. I spoke about well raced. She's got the experience this season, and she shows it. Nice win from her, 11.11, and that is exciting. Looking smooth, easing down. And now when we look ahead to that final to come, I mean, Elaine Thompson, 11.03 meet record could be under threat from 2021. When we know she was in her very, very best form. But look at this from McCoy. Equal through the first 20 and then just continue to edge away from the rest of the field. Linda, perhaps, unfortunately, just coming in fifth place there. I think it was Gabriella Rice right on the outside who just pipped her. There's no doubt about the winner, was there? Briana Williams in second, 11.39. Simone Darius there, 11.49 as well. Linda and Rice in fourth and fifth, and it was in fact Linda did hang on for fourth. That angle just a little bit deceiving. Talk of finals, we've got one up the top of the straightaway. Madalena Linda goes in one. The Austrian hung in there to qualify for this final. 11.44, 11.69 in qualifying. Simon Darius, very welcome her, the Liberian athlete. Is having a great summer, a very, very busy summer. Well, Slowly was a surprise, wasn't she? Crystal Slowly in the heats. Then 11.41 came through late. Keep an eye on her. The semi-finalist of Jamaican National Championships. There is McCoy then. She'll be comfortable in this setting. I mean, we've seen her on Diamond League after Diamond League. Highest finish was second in Rabat. Qualified comfortably. Bianca Williams on the outside. Briana Williams, apologies, on the outside of her. And Rivale Mabisha. 11.77 to qualify for this. 11.48 season best. Mabisha.
On your mark.
Williams looking to make amends for the Jamaican National Championship. She was disqualified there in the final. 10.94 performer. Crystal Slowly only making the semis. Both of them sub 11 second runners. Is that meet record of Elaine Thompson under threat? 11.03. Keep an eye on the clock. Linda, Darius, Slowly, McCoy, Williams, and Mabisha.
Set.
So this one's going to come down to who has the best start and who can hold it together through this mid-phase. Look out for McCoy. She's done it on the global stage time and time again in the Diamond Leagues. Can she fight off the Jamaicans? Yes, she can. 11.17. Unofficially, not quite as quick as her heat. It was a quick turnaround for them. She ran 11.11 in the heat, looking very, very smooth. However, the win is the most important thing for her. And she backs up what has been an extremely busy summer. She took her chance in the Diamond League. We know the story. She raced in the B heat, performed very, very well. Late entry into the A heat, and then from there, she's had a lane at pretty much every Diamond League since, as she continues to tear up these World Tour. Officially now, it has been corrected to 11.16 for McCoy. And which of the Jamaicans came home in second there? Crystal Slowly, Simon Darius, and Briana Williams there in fourth, 11.40. Disappointing from Williams. An athlete of her caliber. Never want to finish in fourth, and just struggling this summer. Along with that DQ at the Jamaica Championships a few weeks back. There you are, a confirmation of that women's 100-meter final. McCoy, Slowly, Darius, Williams, Linda, and Kisha there.
Dividiamo sempre loro con il presidente del comitato del CONI regionale Andrea Marcone e anche il presidente.
Well, this is an athlete who has transferred her allegiance to Liberia. That's all gone through now. So I think we're going to see her at the World Championship. She's running exceptionally well. You've got to give it to her consistently, just bouncing back time after time after time at the highest level. Not many race as much as her, that's for sure. And has the world championship mark of 11.07 as well.
The women's 100 meters continues to evolve as one of the most competitive and unpredictable events in global athletics, where emerging youth talent and developing elite contenders collide in spectacular fashion. Two recent races perfectly capture this dynamic. The World Junior Athletics Championships final in Lima, led by Jamaica's Alana Reid, and a high-level meet featuring Briana Williams, Maia McCoy, and Rayniah Jones. Together, these performances reveal both the future of sprinting and the depth already shaping the present. In Lima, the spotlight belonged to Alana Reid, who delivered a breathtaking performance that confirmed her status as one of the brightest young stars in the sport. Against a diverse and highly talented international field, Reid combined explosive acceleration with remarkable composure to dominate the final. The lineup itself reflected the global reach of sprinting talent. Australia's Alexandra Stoa entered as a rising contender, while Nigeria's Justina Tiana Eoan brought one of the fastest seasonal times at 11.24 seconds. Barbados's Kisha Niles and Great Britain's Eoan Wurn-Goodison added further depth, each representing regions with growing sprint traditions. What set Reid apart was not just her raw speed, but her ability to execute under pressure. In a championship setting, where nerves often disrupt performance, she remained composed through every phase of the race. Her start was sharp, her transition seamless, and her top-end speed decisive. By the final meters, it was clear that she had separated herself from the field, not just physically, but mentally. This race was more than a victory. It was a statement that Jamaica's sprinting pipeline remains as strong as ever. In contrast, the race featuring Briana Williams, Maia McCoy, and Rayniah Jones highlighted a different dimension of the event: the importance of experience, resilience, and race management across multiple rounds. Unlike a one-off final, this competition demanded consistency and recovery, testing the athlete's ability to deliver under repeated pressure. The B final offered one of the most intriguing moments, as Crystal slowly emerged as an unexpected winner with 11.41 seconds. Her performance was built on a well-timed surge in the middle phase of the race, allowing her to overtake competitors who had started faster. Behind her, South Africa's Misha and Jamaica's Rayniah Jones battled for position. Jones, in particular, demonstrated her versatility and determination, having competed in the 100-meter hurdles just 30 minutes earlier. Her explosive start once again put her in contention early, but fatigue became evident in the closing stages. Even so, her performance reinforced her reputation as a multi-talented athlete capable of competing at a high level across disciplines. Comparing these two races reveals a compelling contrast in the development of sprinting talent. The World Junior Championships emphasized breakthrough potential, where athletes like Alana Reid are still defining their identities, but already showing world-class qualities. These races are often about emergence, moments where future stars announce themselves on the global stage. On the other hand, the meet featuring Williams, McCoy, and Jones illustrated the grind of competitive sprinting beyond the junior level. Here, success is not just about peak speed, but about maintaining performance across rounds, managing physical strain, and executing race strategies under fatigue. Athletes must balance aggression with control, knowing that every round demands energy and focus. Despite these differences, both races underline a shared reality. The women's 100 meters is becoming deeper and more competitive with each passing season. Young talents like Reid are rapidly closing the gap, while athletes like Williams and Jones continue to refine their craft in increasingly demanding environments. Ultimately, these performances point to an exciting future for the event. The next generation is not waiting. They are already here, pushing boundaries and raising expectations. And as they continue to develop, the line between rising star and established contender will only become thinner, setting the stage for even greater showdowns on the world stage.